Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's a Rodfather 916. This is a reunion of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season 16 reunion, part 1. I'm going to tell you real up front, I agreed to the people who watch me to cover all 3 episodes. But after this first episode, they could wrap this up in 90 minutes. Based on its pace, because there was nothing there. So I'm going to start with Edie. This is going to be a really, really short review. Britta Edie, this is the smartest thing she ever did, was not show up. Bravo, you messed up. This is not a cast member. Maybe a guest of, with no words, just somebody looking nice in a polyester outfit. With feathers. There's nothing there. And so all these women, now the lies are revealed. Britt has no firepower. Are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? I don't know where she got that from, but clearly she's been watching all the other episodes, and Bravo, you did this one. Y'all messed up. So apparently she is suing Kelly. Some contrive. I can't get into it. I mean, I was losing it. So we start off with Portia. Portia's one of my favorite people on the show. However, this season, for what I can see of, she brought very little to the show. When I thought she was sincere, she did something to just... The only thing I learned from Portia was, because she can't speak much about her divorce, is that early on in the season, there was an alliance between the newbies versus the oldies. That's pretty much it. I don't see any spark in her friendship with Shamia, and that's shame. That's a shame. Kelly, a little more interesting. Of course, her abortions, somebody released the information, and she said, there's some type of defect that would affect her or her child, and that's why she chose to have the abortion. She's finally divorced. She paid her divorce attorney $200,000. Andy Cohen, sort of in his own way, and I've been following Andy Cohen since the beginning, basically gave her a warning. She has an extravagant lifestyle. He has said this to 4 other women, and he was right each time. And for somebody who was, watching the other episodes, like a lot of the other women, how did she miss Kim Zolciak, who we now learn that spent her kids' money? She and Croy. And still asking her oldest for money. So she didn't get it. None of the women do. But he has been accurate. I kid you not. Because she has a bodyguard. Apparently, so does Portia. Spending a lot for dog massages, dyeing the hair, and this dog weighs 2 pounds, maybe. And she doesn't see it. The glam squad, which it just kills me, because these women don't make a lot of money. Some may make $10,000 the first season, and Bravo's not paying for the accommodations, the travel, the trip, or anything for these glam squads. You can reach back to Erica Jane, because Erica Jane did have a glam squad, and they made her look hot. You could see bitch on Lisa Vanderpump's lips, because they made her look hot. Okay, back to normal. Unfortunately, the money she spent for the glam spot came from her husband, which came from victims from those crashes. But it's now a trend, and you can go back to Erica Jane. You know, there are people who now, like Dory, dare I say it, who can't really afford it, but she's spending it. She's losing a house, but she has a glam squad. Okay. Angela. I'm looking forward to seeing Angela, because that's where all the smoke is. That's where all the smoke is, Angela. That's the reason I agreed to do this reunion. Because so far, everything everybody said is legit. She's a GOAT this season in her first year. But Sunday night, you know, they gave us teaser, you know. She has this dossier behind the sofa and she pulls it out. Well, I figured that would be episode 3 because normally that happens. Here's, you need to be frightened because I have all the receipts. In Housewives Kingdom, that usually happens in the 3rd part. But no, she has it part 1. And it was as empty as the other side of that sofa. Marcus, you know, Marcus, who said she got money from Phaedra, then not got money from Phaedra, didn't get money from Phaedra. And she got all this information because Phaedra, who comes from Athens, Georgia, same place where Nene comes from, has all these people, and those people are talking, and they're giving Marcus and his associate all this information, and there's nothing there. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing significant there. So you sit back and you go, okay, this is what we're waiting for, and if it's starting off with nothing, will it get better? We'll see. But that's all I have. I'm sorry. This Sunday I'll have cappuccino, a large one. And I will stay awake. I'm always hopeful. Because I really appreciate the people who've been following me for all these years on all these different formats. And I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm sorry this is a sucky review, but hang in with me. Meanwhile, if you see something significant that I missed, please put it in the comments. Don't email me. I prefer you put it in the comments where you can all talk about it and I can look at it and join in the conversation. So I'd really appreciate that. But it sucked. So thank you for watching. Wishing everybody love, joy, peace, and happiness. I'm going to try to do better by you. But there's only so much I can do. But in the meanwhile, you are appreciated. I appreciate you watching. And some of you who write me all the time and give me ideas. Oh. Miami, there's a little bit of heat. Forget the OC. I'm going to talk about the Housewives in general and what Bravo can do because people have gotten tired of the format. These women are coming in after watching episode after episodes. Britt, can you see the words that are coming out of my mouth? Forgot what episode that was. And the other women, they need to lighten it up, freshen it up. I think Beverly Hills has gone in the wrong direction. OC, like I said, they need to retire OC. And I'll talk about this in forthcoming videos. Once again, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the people who contact me, and I appreciate some of you who've been following me for a long time. I am appreciative. So Share with your friends. I'm trying to regrow all of these. I'm doing well on some and could be doing better on other ones. So I need you. If you think I'm worthy. Thank you a lot. Be safe. And Broadfather's out. Bye.